welcome you to this broadcast. We've been having all kinds of issues here, but we'll start over with some of this. If your mic sounds a little different tonight, that's because we had a little bit of technical problems on the audio end. It's a 3-1 ball game right now in favor of North Medford. Put that one down. Geiches slams that one home to make it a 3-2. North Medford comes into this game 4-6 in league play, 8-13 overall, ranked number 20 right now, and pretty sure that they'd get a playoff spot. Got a couple more games to get through to really make that a reality at number 20. There's Turner setting it up. There's the slam, but it's long. Moreno, a little long on that one, 3-3. Serving for Grants Pass is Camille Guthrie. Grants Pass's situation coming up among playoffs, that's going the wrong way, but Simon will rescue it, and they will get it back over. Brittany Curtis will set that up. There's the slam, and out of bounds. Grants Pass is 6-15, 3-7 in conference play. They're ranked number 37 right now, which means that getting into the playoffs with only a couple games left is going to be kind of a tricky maneuver. That's going the wrong way. I'll also warn you right now that part of your audio problems are going to be I've been dealing with a sore throat the last couple of games, so a couple of days. So we'll see how long this thing lasts before we have to go to our friend the cough drop. Maybe not long. Give Mikkel over here to do a little play-by-play. He's on the camera tonight. So up here in Grants Pass to get this done for you is Terry Ross, Mikkel, and Cough Drop. We'll see who's the MVP at the end of the game. There's Turner setting it up. They're just going to have to get that one back over. Simon sets it. There's it blocked, but out of bounds. Black Tornado got there and blocked that one. Curtis sets it. There's Turner. Antonio has a block right back at her. Geiches getting up there and slamming that one right back at her. Wasn't deep enough or hard enough. Ooh, good save that time by the Black Tornado. There's the one tipped over. Turner sets, blocked. The Curtis gets it again. Turner sets again. Antonio, but that one's saved by Grants Pass. Grants Pass, and then it's going to be blocked right back at you. They'll set it. That one goes down. The Grants Pass will save it. Blocked down the third, and the Lady Favors score. These two teams are evenly matched. We could easily go 5 sets tonight. Although at the outset here, it would seem that the Lady Cavers are maybe playing with a little more desperation, a little more urgency than North Medford. There's Antonio. Grants Pass will handle that easily. Out of bounds. Guthrie sending that one long. Curtis will serve it. Getting up there and blocking that one was Myers. Sophia Myers right back. Pass pass didn't see that one coming. Curtis with another serve. And this time it's the other way. Gaichis, another one. Antonio gets that one down. Big slam that time for Christina Antonio. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, all of a sudden, Black Tornado has come back and tied this one up. That's long go on that serve. Ready to go. Long discussion there. Oops. We're going to call a rotational violation right away on North Medford. Seen that a lot this year. Myers goes up, pounds that one home. Newsom to serve. Burgess will bring it back. Antonio will get it over. Simon, the grass pass. They'll just pop it over. Antonio will set it this time and being able to get that one down hard enough was Moreno. And then Grass Pass sneaks it over the net. Randall into the game. We've all got different numbers tonight for Grand Pass, so having to look and try and find it. There's a rotation on Grand Pass. John L. Scott scoreboard. Grand Pass continues to lead this one by just a couple. This is tight. Back into the game is Poland right up front. They'll set it for her. They can get over. That's 4 hits. Actually, it's saying it ran into the net. Antonio wants to discuss that. Everybody happy. So onward we go. That's into the net. Hey, what? Grand Pass wants to win. You can't do that though. Here comes Turner. She had the opening serve. Now she needs to get her team some points. There you go. That was Randolph. Put that one in. Serving is Guthrie. Up it goes. Weber didn't get it down good enough. Nice pass. We'll get it back over. Curtis will start. Turner to Weber. Weber got it in. Getting ready to call that tip, but it landed in. Grant's pass may have tipped it in. It may have been on its way out. Weber one more time. Block. And Grant's pass will reset it. North Medford has it. There's Newsom. Into the net. There's Randall. Stuck on into the net. 15-14. Medford puts it into the net. Getting ready to serve. Brittany Fisher. Newsom. Saved by Fisher. A little time. Curtis will get it back over. Set it up again. Block. Right there. They'll turn that one back with Poling and Antonio. Curtis to serve. That's long. Lady Cavers hanging tough. I'll tell you what, most of the games that I've seen with Grants Pass, the Lady Cavers in volleyball, other than maybe, that's out, other than Sheldon, I didn't see them play everybody else, so I can't speak to all the games, but other than Sheldon, they've played everybody tough that I've seen them play. Put down by Gladbach. Yarish to serve it. Curtis will reset it for them. Newsom gets it over. Simon up. Slam. Point to North Medford. Newman was blocked on that one. Newsom going out, giving the ball off to nobody. We don't even have a number for it. Number 16. I have a 16 for North Medford. Tango saves it. Out of bounds, out. Weber trying to get it there, but went around the pole that time. 19-17. Antonio sets it. Smack. And Weber did get that one down. Medford trying to tie this thing up. They had opportunity, but have yet to do it. Randall got that one over. That's in. Weber got that one down. Grants Pass thought maybe it wasn't going to, but he did. By the Lady Cavers, Jerry's touched that one. Unfortunately, they couldn't control it. And now we're going to have our first timeout. We'll take a quick one ourselves here on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
They broke a little early from the timeout. Antonio. Got that over, but North Medford gets it right back at him. Antonio sets. It wasn't hard enough to get it done. Curtis. Antonio sets. Up they go. Over to Weber. Long. Serving. Blocked. Right there, that time was pulling for one. What it may have been the other one. I can't get it over. Simon will save it though for the Lady Gavers. Curtis. To Antonio, and Antonio will knock it home. Turner will serve it. We got a timeout on the Grants Pass side. We'll keep it here this time since they'll probably do the same thing to us. But they'll take it away from us a little early. Thanks to our sponsors for making tonight's coverage possible. That would include the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62. Their home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles and trucks. They're also our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore. Pardon me for continuing to clear my throat. Like I said, I've been battling a bit of a bug for the last 2 days. We're getting better. Not getting worse, thank goodness for that. Here comes Turner. And he'll get it over. Rambo, knocked out of bounds by North Medford. Antonio went up and knocked it out of bounds. Guthrie served there. Antonio took that one down. Simon saves it. Randall taps it and gets it. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, we're tied at 23. Guthrie to serve again. Can't get that one. Curtis. Antonio, that's in. We make it to 7 point. Let's see who's going to serve. Alomino will serve for the set. Give the Black Tornado a 1-0 lead. Rowdy crowd here in the gym tonight. A lot of people for volleyball. They pop it over. Turner sets it. Weber puts it down, and that will be the set. North Medford wins the first one 25-23 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We're headed to set number 2 right after this timeout on TableRockSports.net.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes,
parents,
community members,
anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes, people like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning.
And once again, they get started just a little early. North Medford had to serve and led off with it. Tell you what, man, there's been a lot of good line play there by North Medford. Antonio once again with the block. Her and Poland getting up there. Antonio. Some good net play there again. Antonio one more time. It's tipped out of bounds. Stewart, Noel Stewart, serving for. No, that's not right. Let me take a look at that number again. I don't think it's number 2. It might be number 7. That's long. Oh, that's right the first time. It is number 2. Noel Stewart serving. Open things up here for North Medford in the second set, and they already have a 4-0 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's out. Antonio couldn't quite get that one down. Catch up with it. Caters will take a second point. Oh, just a short set. Pulling one up, put it right back over. Here comes Curtis with the serve. Medford playing with a little more energy here in this second set. Out into the net. They need a timeout. Well, Pass isn't going to take one either. Simon to serve it for the Lady Cavers. Antonio's got that one. That's Christina Antonio. Her sisters are over there on the bench. That's blocked. My goodness, Weber and Myers on the block. The Webers and Myers get up there. That one's back. Christina Antonio serving for North Medford. Here comes Simon to get it over and out of bounds. As you can one-handed catch there, Coach Turner. Now Grants Pass this will take the timeout. They all of a sudden find themselves down 9-3 here on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Brothers supports the communities that support them. And for over 30 years, there is no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. You can make new memories at Abby's. Today's game is brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and by Hart Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and Medford. Not much left in the season for either one of these clubs. For most of them, it closes out on Thursday. The rankings will freeze October 28th, which of course is 1 week from tonight. There will be some clubs that will play on that night, but most of the action will be done by Thursday. That's out. I'd say if you look at the rankings by the time the weekend comes, say a Friday or a Saturday, even though they're not frozen, you'd have a pretty good idea who's going where. They won't be officially frozen. Excuse me. Until Simon can't get that one over. Part of the reason for not being officially frozen is we got to move people around a little bit to avoid two teams from the same conference playing each other in the first round. And whoever number 16 is back in here to serve again. rejected that one. Rally going here. Good save by the Lady Gators. Gators win. Not that winner. Moreno sending that one wide. That was a good rally. I'm going to have to watch here more than I'm going to have to talk eventually while this match goes on. Randall gets it over. Moreno's long again. On the serve. Another nice block by the Lady Gators. Another block. Medford's going to rescue that. Ooh, that just barely got over the net. That one didn't barely get over the net. There, he put that one home forcefully. Now will serve. With her team up. Nice. 6. Got up here that time. Guthrie, one of those that got up there. Holding put it over. Turner was going to serve. They're going to take Turner out and give the ball to Tatum Neff. Rotation. Happy about that one. We'll have to redo it. Official timeout. Oh, it's going to be a really long conference. We won't come anywhere close to being able to hear it. This is something to be said to the student section. Okay. And here, I think the student section, they're still discussing the rotation between Antonio and Poland. Here, let's redo it. Wow. Give it back to Neff and we'll just replay it. high-fiving each other. Now we're going to go to the scorer's table. Good grief. Now they want the captain over there, which is Guthrie. For Grant's pass. And for North Medford, Antonio's there. Good grief. The last time we were here in Cal for volleyball, we had maybe. All right, we'll do it again. Maybe we'll get it figured out. Randall got it over. Antonio is oh, she got one of those high. Randall couldn't quite block it. Medford is open. 8-point lead. Antonio stops scoreboard. Neff continues to serve. That went under the net. I know Girls Fast is rejoicing once they got a point, but they didn't. That one went under the net. Antonio rolling up and making that one go home. North Medford getting into games I've seen. I haven't seen them all, so I can't speak to every game that they played. They've had some good play at the net. That's in. As Will Turner says, a lot of these players are playing their first year at varsity ball, so a little bit to learn. I think they're learning. Couldn't get that one going forward. North Medford looking to lock this second set up early. There's another one. Christina Antonio goes to the bench as Lisa Antonio comes in. Christina, the senior. Lisa, the freshman, already getting playing time on the varsity squad. You've got talent too. And there you go. You saw it right there. Neff still serving. Medford gets it back over. Service up and down. Olin with another one. And now North Medford dominating this second set. I'm going to bring it forward. And we'll get that one. Getting it over that time with Nicole Bauer. It barely landed in on the North Medford side. A lot of work for Grant's Pass to do. It starts right here with Camille Guthrie. Medford's point. And we are at set point here for step number 2. Palomino back in to serve the set point. She served the first one. The only serve she had. This has been the only serve she's had in this set. Then Simon deep. Grant's Pass to bring it back up. No, it's into the net. Bauer trying to hammer it home and hammered it straight into the net. We're through 2. And at the end of 2 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's North Medford 2. Grant's Pass, nothing. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Enjoy Abby's Pizza at your place. Close your eyes and you can taste old-fashioned values, classic pizza parlor decor, and generations of tradition. Recreate that magic. Open your eyes and head to abbeys.com. With pickup and delivery options, no matter where you dine, Abby's just tastes better.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Here's a good-looking pizza, guaranteed to bring some smiles. And right now, it's on sale, so it's good for your wallet, too. This giant is loaded with toppings and can feed up to 6 people. Order at abbeys.com. Give us a call or just drop by. Only at Abby's Legendary Pizza.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Luxurious Karastan flooring. The flooring you need to live beautifully. It's time to enjoy savings with style during the National Karastan Month Journey into Savings event. Get a free Karastep carpet cushion and capture the lowest prices of the season with every purchase. And ask about special zero-interest financing during National Karastan Month, exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore. Game of the night. And while we have an opportunity to take a look around the rest of the league tonight, we can get everything in position where we can see it. Without knocking ourselves completely away. Sheldon is at Roseburg. Sheldon, of course, one of the top teams, and they should probably defeat Roseburg fairly easily. The big game has to be South Medford up at South Eugene, as those two teams are going to be battling for second and third place. We are on the wrong page. There we go. Yeah, South Medford actually they won't. Doesn't make any difference. South Medford would go to 8-3, and South Eugene would be 9-2 if South Medford were to win. So I think pretty much everything's locked up. And as far as the top 3 go, Sheldon will go first, and South Eugene second, and South Medford will go third. Although if South Eugene wins tonight, they have one more left with Sheldon, which, you know, they have to figure out the head-to-head. They've already lost one to Sheldon, so they could end up tying it and creating some tiebreakers. Here we go for set number 3, as Neff leads off the serve for the Black Tornado. And 4 hits. Nope, times pass. I want to know how that could be a carry. Leading the cause as Guthrie. Antonio joins. What are we going to do there? Oh, they're going to do it over. Have to send Guthrie to law school. Successfully argued that one, but not that. Now we're officially started here. Antonio's slam was not returned. Boy, Medford's been serving a long time. Now what? What? He pulled out a card. Held up 2 and 5. We have had more discussions in volleyball this year than in any other year that I've covered it. The whole thing is it doesn't make any difference. North Medford got the point anyway. I don't know what the discussion was all about. Well, I do know what the discussion was about. One of the North Medford players made the bow and arrow signal. They're pulling back on the bow and arrow after they hit that, what they call a kill. Volleyball. I think we're going to have to change the terminology. Actually, they should take away the word kill and just call it what it is, a slam. Nobody from the OSAA or the NFHS is listening to me, but that's what I think. Randall sends it long. Once again, Lance Pass getting himself in an early hole. Boy, must have a long serve there, no. Didn't keep track of it, but she must have scored about 11 or 12 points. Moreno scoring 1 in between. That's not going to do it. Guthrie serving for the Lady Cavers. Not along the net. I don't think that North Medford ever figured out a way to get it from the net. There's serve. And then 2 serves. Number 15. That would also be a number we don't have. Roster from North Medford goes to 14. Out of bounds. wide. Take that one way down off of the scoreboard. And pass plays it and gets it over. Now, Antonio again, Christina. Take that point. Fisher serving. 4 Grants pass. They trail by 4 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Ooh, big there by Curtis. Antonio punches it over. And a diving try by Grants pass. Work out in their favor at all. Curtis to serve. Getting up for that one. Sends back over the wrong direction. Lisa, Antonio. That's Christina. Goes to the bench. That's under the net. Newman. Getting that quite high enough to get the ball over the net. Get a jump. Whoa. First period, she missed it. Right up to it with the net. She missed it. Turner and Miles. That one that time was Jesse, Laney Jesse. Greg just comes back into the game. She'll serve. Grass pass coming back a little bit. They dug themselves into a 5-0 hole. Despite this thing. as that serves right into the net. Reds pass once again down by 5. Haven't made up any ground since the beginning of the set. Unfortunately, Stewart didn't touch that, or it would have been a grass pass point. Here comes Neff to serve. As Medford continues to lead by 5. And they've had great success with Neff on the serve. They have success again. Lady Cambridge cannot allow North Medford to have Neff serve and score about 6 or 7 points. That'll be about the end of the match for them. Oh, just saved that time by Randall. Block. Full reset. Block again. Set this time. No. Whoa. A couple of amazing saves there by the Lady Cable. Just couldn't get the third one when they needed it. Another slam. F continues to serve. We just said they can't allow that. Diving save by Curtis. Grand pass. We'll take a timeout. Really by 9 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Fans Road Credit Union is your partner in your financial journey and is proud to partner with Table Rock Sports each year to bring you coverage of your favorite teams. We'd also like to say thank you to Avista Utilities in Southern Oregon for over 15 years in support of our local sports coverage. And we'd also say thank you to Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon for 30 years of sponsorship of Table Rock Sports. They've been great community partners. By the way, if you shop at Sherm's, they will save you money. Well, this is just about ready to get away from the Lady Cables. North Medford has scored 4. Unanswered points so far. Now we have another officials conference. We don't have a sign lighting reporter, so I can't tell you what's going on. Save that. It didn't look savable. Antonio dropped but out of bounds. Randall went up and got it, but hit it out of bounds. Medford to pop it over. Antonio went out and tapped it. It looked like Grant's pass was going to send it back. Not so much. Guthrie. Well, they did send it back. Guthrie gets him another point. And again, they have a long way to go. There's the third one. Needs something more just to get to the tie. Good save that time. There's Medford. No. I hit the ground. Hit the ground. Yeah, I hit the floor. And Coach Will watches this later. I'll tell him that. It hit the floor. That was a nice little one by Poland that time. I don't know if Coach Turner will believe me that it hit the floor, but he can watch the replay a number of times and figure it out. Here's Moreno. Well, not Moreno, but Palomino. This time she doesn't get to close it out. Came in early. Fisher. Trying to keep Grant's pass going the right way. They're gaining a little ground. Ooh, River should have let that one go, but didn't. And it gets saved. Poland will bring it over. Taken by Neff. Curtis. Antonio is out. Timeout. North Medford. Coach Turner wants to get them settled down and maybe get out of this thing. Well, welcome back to Lippard's Carpet One of Medford and Grants Pass. State Farm agent Rory Wold of Medford and Crater Car Wash in the Rogue Valley. We thank you for partnering with Table Rock Sports again. In 2025, there are 3 great additions to our sponsor roster. Fisher on the serve to the Lady Kangaroos. They're right into the net. Curtis serving for the Black Tornadoes. Sends that one back. And now, only 2 points away from closing out the match. Good one there by Grant's pass. North Medford's able to do something with it. Antonio will get it over. Curtis. Neff. Put that one home. Match point, set point, match point. North Medford looking to walk out of here with a 3-0 win. There it is. So it's the final here at Newman Gymnasium in Grants Pass. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, you can see the North Medford swept aside the Lady Cater 3-0. Stay with us for the Know Your Role postgame show, which comes your way next. Visit travelmedford.org/knowyourrole to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. And to learn about where sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. We'll take a look at this match quickly when we come back. We'll do that next on TableRockSports.net.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Welcome back to the Know Your Role postgame show. TableRockSports.net. And tonight in volleyball, the North Medford Black Tornadoes swept the Grants Pass Lady Gators 25-23, 25-8, 25-17. And I hope to say Grants Pass played really well in the first set. But North Medford got a hold of things in set number 2 and 3. And swept aside the Lady Gators. That means that Grants Pass now falls to 4-8 in conference play. 6-16 overall. Since they were ranked number 37 coming into the game, the odds are pretty good that they're not going to be going up after this one. And so probably are not making the playoffs as there's not enough games left for them to do that. Meanwhile, North Medford moves out to 5-6, 9-13 overall, and probably solidifies the fact that they are going to go to the playoffs. I would hesitate to say that they're going to go as the number 20 seed because there's a whole lot that can happen around the state that would affect that ranking. But tonight they walk out of here feeling pretty good, feeling like they've got a little bit better chance of being in at least round 1 of the playoffs for a team that has only 4 returning starters and nobody else has varsity experience other than those 4. It'd be a great accomplishment for Will Turner's team to get into the playoffs. It'd be an even greater accomplishment if they could figure out how to win a game, but they're going to go up against some pretty stiff competition when they get that far along. We thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. We'd like to thank Grants Pass High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. And we'd like to thank our officials for being here tonight and making sure that this game could be played. You can visit TableRockSports.net to see when our next live high school action is going to take place. Again, on the John L. Scott scoreboard, the final score is North Medford 3, Grants Pass 0. This has been a presentation to TableRockSports.net. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. Along with Mikkel, I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass.